function and state function. State function depends upon the final and initial state of the system. Suppose del S is a state function that will depend upon the entropy of the final state and entropy of the initial state. That is called state function and path function. Path function depends upon the manner how we change the path. Suppose dw is a state function, d cut w is a path function, because how that will depend upon the manner of the path. That will depend upon the manner of the path. Let's now we see how it path function depends and how it is called a state function. How we derive that it is a state function. Suppose z is equal to function of x and y. So we can write that dz is equal to that is we can denote by m by dx, and that is we can denote m by dy. So we can write that if any function satisfying these things, if any function satisfies this thing satisfying this thing, so we can tell it is a state function. Now also the another form of satisfying this formula is so any equation satisfying these things, d square z dx into dy and d square z dy into dx, then we can also call it as a state function. Let's take one example of a state function. Let's take one example of a state function. We know that t is equal to function of p into v. According to the ideal gas equation, pv is equal to nRT RT. So we can write that p is equal to so p by r is equal to del t by del v. So del t by del v is equal to p by t, or similarly if we differentiation with respect to the putting with respect to the del p, so we can get this equation v is equal to v by r is equal to del t by del p. Next we can differentiate with the del t by del v is equal to del t by del p is equal to v by r. So we can state that one equation is equal to that one, that is, if we consider that is 1 and that is 2, we can consider that is equal to same del square t by del v by del t and del square t by del v by del, that is the same. So we can write that t is a state function. Del square t del v by del t and del square t, that is same, so we can say that t is the path of state function. We can also consider for a cyclic process, if it is a state function then it is 0. For a cyclic process, if it is a state function then it is 0. Suppose